Guyana's plunged itself some 23.3% deeper in debt at the end of 2023, and the government plans to indebt itself even more by funding 40% of the 2024 budget with more loans. While many are concerned that the country might find itself in trouble due to excessive borrowing, Vice President Dr. Barjagli is not worried because, according to him, when compared to more than 30 years ago when under the People's National Congress, the country's external debt stock was higher.
So the fact of the matter is that in spite of our borrowing over this period, our stock of debt to the external world is less than in 1990 when Apnu was in office.
He said Guyana's external debt currently stands at $1.8 billion with a $22 billion economy when compared to a $2.7 billion with a $300 million economy in the 90s. He also boasted that Guyana has the lowest debt to services ratio in the world under his government.
Debt to revenue, debt to GDP.
Guyana's recent spike in GDP and the upwards growth of its economy was contributed to the lucrative oil and gas sector. However, pundits have criticized the lopsided contract, which they say favors ExxonMobil and not the interests of Guyana. Experts have said that this has placed the country in a dangerous position because it can lead to excessive borrowing to fund major projects, even now as they await future oil revenues to pay off the debt.
For the approved projects, and Whiptail, which will be approved, if we only factor in production at those levels, at say current oil prices and at the volume that we expect to produce from those projects, the revenue for the state in the outer years, that is maybe by 2028, 2030, we could be $5.7 to $6 billion.
Should Guyana's oil sector crash, then the government will have to find other alternatives to pay off the massive loans it is now using to fund multi-million-dollar infrastructural projects countrywide. This is Shervin Belgrave reporting for the AGP Nightly News.